What's going on, Kings fans? It's your boy Jay Woods back with another morning after a cup of Joe with Jay. My cup disappeared. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, anyway, there's a J on my cup, and this is the Kings morning after cup of Joe with Jay and the Jacob. Impressive win by the Kings, by the way. Hey.
Ah! I love it.
Man, I got to try to get these videos out to you guys a little bit earlier. Working on that. Waking up earlier and earlier. Getting the content edited quicker and quicker. I got to get it out to you guys. I know. I get it. But here we go. Last night, it was Lakers versus Kings in an up and down game where both teams were up and down. Kings had a couple big leads. Lakers were actually able to close in and catch up on a few of those leads and come back. But in the end, the game went to overtime, and the Kings were able to pull it out over LeBron James and AD for a wonderful, stunning victory, 132-127. Kings over the Lakers. I'm not going to say hate the Lakers like Kyle Draper, but they are one of our rivals. They at least used to be one of our rivals. And, I mean, it seems like with their team getting a little better, they might become another rival, West Coast rival, because they will be competing with us for the playoff spot, I believe, unless the Kings really go from 1 to 5. Maybe the Kings might be top four team this year. Lakers might be a lower end playoff berth, maybe even a playoff play-in team, in my opinion. We'll see how the season plays itself out, though. All in all, it was a very exciting game with both teams having streaks and ups and downs and comebacks. The best part of the game was the end of the game. The game did go into overtime. And once again, at the end of the game, guess who comes up big? Malik Monk, your boy. Malik Monk comes up big again at the end of the game, hitting a couple threes and a couple shots, making a couple assists as well. Fox and Sabonis didn't end up scoring in the overtime, which was a little surprising. Actually, I want to say Sabonis fouled out, and DeAaron FOX twisted his ankle right before overtime started, I believe it was. And it looked bad. It looked nasty. He was going up for a layup really fast. He stepped on somebody's foot. And, man, I tell you, that foot rolled so far. He basically was walking on his ankle at that point. He lifted his foot up, threw up the layup, and fell to the floor. Man, he was down for a second. I was just praying it wasn't a knee or an ACL or something like that. And thank goodness it wasn't. He actually was able to get up after a few minutes on the ground. He walked off the court rather quickly. And then it was kind of amazing. He walked back onto the court. I was like, whoa. Okay, this dude was just walking on his ankle and he's already back in the game. I was like, damn, they must have shot him up with something. I mean, that was some good medicine right there. But all joking aside, I don't know if he had medicine or not, but he went to the back. I don't know if maybe he tightened up his brace, tightened up his shoes a little bit, but he was back out there and he was like, I'm good. He came back in the game damn near as soon as he walked back on the court. Shot a three, hit it, and I was like, okay, DeAaron FOX is the Terminator at this point. So good game from DeAaron too. He was hitting shots. He was basically the on-court leader out there. It didn't look like the Lakers had anybody that can stop DeAaron FOX. I mean, he was going to the bucket at will. And I kid you not, if DeAaron FOX could get his three-point shot, let me say that again. if DeAaron FOX could get his 3-point shot up near the upper 30s, close to 40%. I mean, if he could get to 40%, that dude right there, perennial all-star, top of the league point getter, he'd probably be the scoring leader every game. I mean, he's already basically pretty much unstoppable slashing to the hole with his speed and his length. There's pretty much nobody in the league that can stay in front of him. If he wants a layup, he's going to go get a layup. You know, his mid-range game is okay, and his 3-point shot is okay. But if he was able to get his 3 up to about 40%, oh my goodness, DeAaron FOX, he would probably be the MVP of the league. He'd probably average about 30, 35 points per game, in my opinion. At the end of the game in the overtime, Malik Monk and Kevin Huerter hit a few big threes. People were feeling like Kevin Huerter might be finally out of his little slump he was having with a couple big threes he hit. He hit a really nice 3 at the corner, the left corner, at the top of the 3-point line. His normal jump shot splashed down. He kind of has a little unorthodox jump shot. It seems like his feet are underneath each other, or his legs are crossed when he shoots. But he still has a pretty shot, and he missed a few at first. He was like 0 for 4, but Mike Brown didn't bench him, didn't sit him. Kevin Huerter didn't let that get him down. He played some good defense out there, and at the end of the game, he hit some big shots. So hopefully that'll help him snap out of whatever he was going through. Malik Monk, he's just out there doing Malik Monk things. Malik Monk was being Malik Monk. At the end of the games, he's hitting big shots. He's hitting threes. He's all over the place, trying to throw alley-oops to McGee. At one point, McGee tapped the rebound out, and LeBron James got an easy fast break dunk off of it. They were showing replays of that. You guys got to go see that dunk. It looked exactly like the dunk he did on the Kings 20 years earlier when he came into the league. The first game he played was against the Kings at the Kings Arena. I want to say it was Arco Arena back then. And he literally did the exact same dunk, and he was wearing his throwback shoes, which looked really sweet, by the way. So it was almost like a 20-year later photo doing the exact same thing, wearing almost the exact same shoes. So it's a pretty cool shot. You guys got to go to the internet and go search for that. Like I said, the game was mostly back and forth. The Kings had a couple really big leads, but the Lakers were able to come back both times. And it goes back to my point that the Kings really need to learn how to close out games. And their offense was great and all, but they really need to learn how to defend guys at the end of games. You know, my coaches used to tell me, once you're up, you know, you're up 10, 12 points. After that, you need to just play defense, you know, keep the game even at that point, you know. But, you know, maybe that's old school traditional. Maybe that's old school coaching. I don't know. But, you know, at the end of games, you're up, you got a lead. That's when you play your most defense. You keep that lead and you keep maintaining shots. So it's not the thing to keep our eyes on is how the Kings are able to keep leads at the end of games. Malik Monk hit some big free throws at the end of the game. He's always Mr. Consistent at the end of the game. I don't mind with him having the ball in his hands at the end of games. He's a little wild, you know. I feel like he's a little wild at times, but you know, he holds it down. He keeps his handles right, and you know, if he gets fouled, he has a very high free throw percentage, and he knocks him down under pressure. He's an under pressure player, and I like that about Malik. He's the dog on the team, or one of our dogs. I noticed at one point at the end of the game, Coach Brown took Davion Mitchell out, and put SASHA VENZONKOV in the game at the end of the game. Showing that, you know, he might be looking for VENZONKOV's length and 3-point shooting at the end of games at times. So that was really interesting when I saw that. Last thing I got, I saw that the Kings were on NBA Today. They led with the Kings game, which I thought was super sweet. It was a really exciting game. They showed how it went into overtime. But one question they were asking was, did the Kings win the game, or did the Lakers lose the game? So, you know, they're still out there questioning whether the Kings are as good as they are. So the Kings just need to stay consistent, keep their defense up, and don't lose these leads once they have them. We know they have offense. They just need to learn how to maintain their leads and close out games, in my opinion. So, hey, that's all I got for today. If you guys caught the game, let me know how I did on my review. If you didn't catch the game and I gave you some insight into what happened, leave me a comment or something. I'm new. Channel is very new. Just, you know. So help me out by commenting, liking the video, and subscribe to the channel. Why not? If you like to talk Kings, hear about Kings news, hear about anything that's going on with the Kings, subscribe. Why not? I'm just a fan with another point of view in the YouTube channel. But hey, I know you might be able to get some insight from me, and we're gonna have some fun, and I'll keep it entertaining as well. So we're gonna be going live pretty soon, watching live games, live game reaction from me, Jay Woods. So I want you guys to have a great day. Stay motivated on your goals and whatever you got to do today. And hopefully you'll check back in with me again on my next video of Kings Morning After, Cup of Joe with Jay. I'm determined to show this Jay. There it is. There's the Jay. Kings Morning After, Cup of Joe with Jay. And I'm out. Peace.
Regardless.